Hello, everybody! It's me, the Haven you've been looking for. And we are doing a surprise today! We're moving on from Project Crosszone temporarily. I do plan on getting back to it and completing that game. However, it came to my attention that there was a game that I've been expecting for a long time that I forgot came out already! It's right behind me! Master Detective Archives, Raincode. This is a game that's actually a spiritual successor to Danganronpa. Same creator and everything, only now he's not doing games for handhelds on a budget. He gets to run wild. Now, I've already seen a playthrough get through the first chapter, which is just the prologue chapter. It's essentially tutorial, but it's also a pretty long tutorial. But when we're playing, that part's not gonna be blind, but everything else, completely blind. Did not see a thing. And I am so excited to solve some mysteries, see some gruesome deaths, and apparently there's a very hot Shinigami girl who's right up my alley. Yay! Okay, so, sorry for the late start. This game was supposed to have been downloaded yesterday, but my Switch was like, I only have 100 gigabytes. Feed me, Seymour. I need to get a better SD card for that thing. So yeah, I forgot to do that last night and had to do it now. So without further ado, it is time for Master Detective Archives, Raincode. Yeah. Quick options, I guess. Rumble feature, sure. Let's get text speed. Oh, oops. God! This is great already! I'm gonna play a pseudo-visual novel game, and I can't even select the things I'm trying to select. God, I want to check the other things. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright! New game. I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited! From what I did see, this game is so stylish. It just oozes cool aesthetics. And wild character designs. But of course, it is from the creator Danganronpa, so we need a mascot character.
A human! It's been a while.
I mean, sorta human.
Anyway, that was a good nap. I nearly slept through the whole thing. Let's see. Alright, there's something I have to do first. Okay, human, listen up. First, I'll have you select your difficulty. Choose wisely. Complain about it later, and I'll boom kill ya. Now then, display the options.
Strange choices.
Oh, you sure about that? Don't say I didn't warn you. You want to know what difficulty that is? The one you selected is how difficult yours truly will be on you. I'll be as difficult with you as you wish, so I hope you're ready. Though, to be honest, it's all the same no matter what you pick. I'm your lenient, mean, troublesome, adorable partner, after all. So, are you ready? Do you want to start for real? Do you seriously want to start? Seriously? For real? guess you're really here for it. Sounds like you're just dying to solve some mysteries.
I am!
You just can't wait to go on adventures with me, right? Humans are so weird!
Guilty!
Well, let's get this started. It's time to embark on my lovely, thrilling, wonderful, mystery-solving adventure. Let's go!
Yeah, that entire sequence is... You don't actually change anything, as far as I know. There's no actual difficulty settings. Chapter 0. Massacre on the Amaterasu Express.
Whoa! What's going on? Wait.
If you couldn't tell from the hair, this is our protagonist.
Where am I? Ow.
Yeah, he kind of looks like an apple.
Who? What?
And amnesiac. Amnesiac. Yeah, he has these weird glowy shoes, though, for some reason.
Huh? Why? How? I can't remember anything. Does that mean... Do I have... what was it called? Amnesia? All right, calm down. Take a deep breath.
You can tell the portraits and the character designs are very Danganronpa-esque. But the because everything is in 3D now, some of the style, you'll notice some of the style differences mostly from the environment, I found.
Dang it! I can't remember anything! Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember?
Inside your pocket.
Huh?
Check your belongings.
Hello, Necrowaffle! Welcome to Master Detective Archive.
Am I hearing
Raid
things
code.
too? I lost my memories and now I'm hearing things. What's going on? Ow!
That was a rumble.
Oh, what now? I can't catch a break. Check my belongings. Huh. An envelope. Notice. World Detective Organization Human Resources.
Oh god. The evil. How long will you stream this? Well, today I'm planning for at least 3 hours. But I will try to stream this to completion. But I am doing about 2 streams a week of this. I might... Well, this week specifically, I'm going to have a third stream of this. Because I'm going to have a bonus stream on Friday. So it's today, Friday, Saturday are going to be this week's streams of this.
Dear Yuma Cocohead, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Zone of Kanai Ward.
Coco Head.
Dispatch duration indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the master detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There, you will receive further instructions.
I mean, I've seen someone take longer than that, but ideally I want to get through as much of the first chapter as I can, because the first chapter is the only chapter I've seen. So I want to get past it so I get to the stuff that's new. To me, at least.
Mysteries from this world. Yuma Cocoa Head? That's my name?
I don't know, man. Maybe you could change one of it?
Thinking on it, I guess that sounds right. That's right. I finally remember. My name is Yuma. I'm Yuma Cocoa Head.
I am so sorry. Yeah, like I said, I've seen the entire first chapter.
World Detective Organization.
WDO.
It sounds significant. Am I a part of it? If that's the case, am I a detective?
I mean, it sure makes the gameplay convenient if you're a detective.
Look like a detective's clothes. It seems I was supposed to get on a train, or at least I think so. Master detectives? Am I one of them? Could there be someone who knows me on the train? Here's the ticket. Let's check the schedule. Hey, it's almost time. Well, I should get on that train. I'll find out more about myself if I meet someone who knows me.
Attention!
Before rushing off the train, let's start with basic controls. Walk around and explore the room. Oh yeah, I recommend moving the camera around to explore your surroundings. Places with the examine marker can be inspected. Make sure to investigate areas of interest. You can fast forward and auto-advance through dialogue. Cinematics can be skipped.
Gotta stay in that detective mindset.
Detective points can be earned by conducting detective activities, like investigating and gathering info.
Hope you got all that down.
Earning DP increases your detective rank. Maybe something cool will happen when your rank goes up.
Don't you forget.
Exclamation point icons on the minimap mark the next objective and or people to talk with.
Why are there so many umbrellas? The label reads, Lost Items Temporary Storage.
Apparently it's common to lose your umbrellas in Japan. Or to have them stolen, I suppose. Though that's less common. Jesus Christ. Something in the back, but I can't get through with all the things in the way. Stuff might fall if I try to move it. I better move it back there. Yeah, the ghost design definitely has Yokai Watch vibes, but that's not her only design. Let's put it that way. There's a cardboard box here. I can peek through the hole, but it's too dark to make anything out.
A toy robot? It looks sturdy. The label says Lost Items.
Okie dokie.
I get it. The place where I was sleeping was in fact...
Station's lost and found.
That's right. I've been sleeping in a station's lost and found section. But why was I sleeping here?
Yay, already a rank up.
Did I faint? Or was I attacked? If so, then who did it?
It was me, Yuma. I attacked you because your last name is weird.
Direct to Kanai Ward on the Amaterasu Express. Please board immediately. The train will depart soon.
I have to get on that train. I better hurry.
Kanai Ward. I mean, any game that's supposed to be like Danganronpa is definitely up my alley. But I couldn't play. I didn't want to play all those games on stream because those are very much like you only play those games once, really, because there's so much about the mystery, and I played them before I started streaming, mostly. So I didn't have a chance to stream them really. I didn't feel it was a good idea. This game, though, brand new.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. Our train utilizes Amaterasu Corporation's state-of-the-art technology for an automated, safe, and comfortable service. There is no crew aboard the train. Thank you for your understanding and support.
Oh, great. The AI is already deleting jobs.
So, nobody's driving this thing.
This train has 5 cars. It will operate non-stop to its destination. Food and beverages are available in Car 2. Restrooms are available in Car 1 and Car 5. In case of an emergency, visit the backup control room in Car 3 and contact Control Headquarters via the intercom.
Or you could just pay someone to be on the train to help out.
We hope you enjoy your trip aboard the Amaterasu
I hate capitalism!
on your journey to Kanai Ward.
So there are 5 cars. This must be car 1 at the front. I better find the other detectives and meet up with them.
If we use this...
The notebook menu has features and info useful for investigations. When info gets updated, it'll be marked with a new marker.
Check, check!
The Nailman killings? Yeesh. In case files, you see an outline of the ongoing case and objectives.
Stuff's vital!
In safe load file, current progress will be saved, or the game can be started from save data. How convenient the modern world is!
Definitely want to remember this.
You can save whenever Master is able to walk around freely, but there are some exceptions, so be careful.
That's a wrap!
In options, game settings can be adjusted. Oh goody, that's a lot of exclamation points. Guys, look. I have so much DP.
If you're that lost, why not check your notes? Use whatever you gotta to get the job
Profiles,
done.
information, characters be viewed. Pick a person, switch to the information screen. Personnel info in the community character information screen. New and updated info is marked with corresponding markers. Dislikes amnesia. Title: Master Detective. Talent:
It's so simple.
Glossary: view in-game terminology.
See.
Also, you can check out tutorials. Not much information yet because the game hasn't told us.
It's a map of the train. The first and last cars can control the train. The rest are passenger cars.
Mm-hmm.
It won't open. I guess that's obvious. And this is the front car. The nose of the train is just beyond it. If it opened, I could fall off. It says main control room A. The door's locked. It won't open. There's a driver's seat inside, but no one's there. The machine appears to be functioning. That must be the automatic operation device.
Investigate. Restroom.
There's a sink and toilet inside. This must be the restroom. There's no one inside it right now.
Ah, fire extinguisher.
I see a clean-looking bed. This is probably the infirmary. It's locked, but there's no one inside.
I'm surprised this train this small has an infirmary option, especially when there are no trained professionals on board.
Control room B. The door is locked and won't open. I see a driver's
Yeah, the question mark on his head is
inside.
it's a choice.
Machine, but it's not on. Driver's seats on both sides of the train. I think that means they can go in either direction. Oh, I kinda sounded like a real detective there.
Yeah, amazing powers of observation there, buddy.
Huh? Someone's there. I heard a voice behind the door.
I love their design so much. Foxboy?
Excuse me, are you with the World Detective Organization? You are, right? You're master detectives, aren't you?
We are. But who are you?
I like that voice.
I'm with you. I think I'm also a master detective of the World Detective Organization.
A boy like you? Master detective of the WDO?
It seems like it.
Seems like it.
Like hell, dumbass! Huh?
A runt like you, a master detective? You're just shooting your mouth off. You look like a shriveled anteater.
That's a rather specific insult.
Anteater?
What's the meaning of this?
You got a lot of nerve posing as a master detective. You wanna die right here, right now?
Wait, please hear me out. Oh, right. I have proof that I'm a master detective.
A letter? From the World Detective Organization? It's real. There's no mistake about it.
His little twitchy ears.
What? Are you serious?
Looks like there's a reason behind this. Go ahead and tell us. I'll allow it.
Right, thank you. But there's really not much to explain.
Fast forward through the recap.
And that's what happened.
Amnesia.
Looks that way. I was hoping one of you would know who I am.
Apparently not.
No way. We're on the same team, but no one knows me? Then who am I?
That's what I want to know. Besides, even if the letter is real, you may not be the right recipient.
Fair.
Why do you suspect me?
There is a reason why. But first, do you know what the World Detective Organization is all about?
A little bit? I think I remember a little. Or not.
Guess not. So you called yourself a member without even knowing.
Yes. Sorry.
Well, I suppose it's a master detective's duty to shepherd the lost. Very well, I'll tell you. Maybe you'll regain your memories after hearing what I have to say.
Thank you.
Alright, time to talk to everybody after I investigate.
Let's do things logically.
Where do you think you're going? Ooh, fancy chairs. Lots of people with tattoos over their left eyes. Everything is simping over the box. Not as many as you might think with this lady here.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
Listen up. The World Detective Organization is an extra-legal, extra-privileged organization devoted to eradicating the world's unsolved mysteries. Their branches exist throughout the world, and their investigations are handled by master detectives. As of now, there are roughly 1,000 master detectives in the WDO. All have powers specializing in investigative work.
Powers?
They are supernatural powers used in investigation, known as forensic fortes.
Yep. So here's one of the gimmicks, is that every master detective has some sort of weird power.
People who develop talents such as clairvoyant or mind reading. They train at the organization to harness these special powers, which aid in their investigations. Those who manage to gain a forte are recognized as master detectives and given a detective deed. Which means, if you're a master detective, it should say so on your license.
Detective deed?
It's an identification card. Check your pockets.
I don't have one.
If you don't have a detective deed, you ain't one of us. Even if you got one, I'd suspect it's fake anyway.
hold on. I'm not trying to trick anyone.
Pardon me.
Neko, we don't know that yet. It'd be, I know I said I've already seen Chapter 0, but, let's not talk about things that haven't happened in the game yet for other viewers who have not.
He seems to be the only one accused of being an imposter.
No worries.
How about the rest of you?
I mean, it's gonna be revealed in, like, 5 minutes anyway.
If you
So.
require he has some sort of proof, then the same would apply to everyone here.
The hell'd you just say?
She's right.
I mean, if you think detective deeds can be forged enough to think they're fake, then in theory, anybody here could have a forged one.
Everyone here has just met for the first time. Naturally, we would doubt one another.
Huh? First time? So, you guys don't know each other?
Master detectives rarely meet together. We each travel the world on our own, solving cases. I've never seen so many gathered together for a case like this. We thought all of the summoned members had shown up and were about to start introductions. Then you walked in.
I see.
Well, let's start the introductions. We'll include the tardy one as well.
What? You still want to do introductions? With the imposter too?
It's vital for us to ascertain each of our identities moving forward. All the more reason due to this perplexing circumstance.
Perplexing circumstance? What does he mean by that?
Don't know, but it must have been important because it was highlighted.
Now, let's begin.
All right, time for intros. We'll start with Foxboy.
First, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zilch Alexander. I'm from the Southern Forest Preserve District's detective agency. They call me
Who's my favorite?
Nature's Mediator.
I don't really have favorite among these, except maybe the old man.
And the harmony between them. However, there are times when some would attempt to ruin that harmony. My specialty is in handling those people. Have you heard of the chain of mysterious murders surrounding the dam construction at Soul's Lake? Rumor has it that one by one, everyone involved with the dam's construction died, all cursed by a sunken ritual site. It was a once-in-a-century difficult case. The one who solved it was none other than myself. There wasn't much to it. The culprits were locals who wanted the rights to the dam for themselves. The strange part is that all 52 villagers were in on it. They all kept their lips sewn shut to protect the secret. I'll let you figure out what that means. When harmony between man and nature is disrupted, disaster strikes. That is one thing I have learned as a detective.
Nature's mediator. He does look like a good detective. Though he suspected me, he still gave me a fair chance to explain myself. He looks a bit intense, but maybe he's a good person.
I'll describe my forte as well. I'm uncomfortable exposing classified information regarding investigators, but this is an emergency. My forte is animal investigation. I can control animals as I wish and recruit them for my inquiries. Quite fitting for the philanthropist that I am.
Yeah, mind control. Definitely philanthropist that material.
Useful in many ways. I mainly use it to gather intel. It allows me to survey a target while remaining undetected. As a basic rule, I can only control four-legged mammals. Less intelligent animals are easier to control. I often use mice. They're the perfect animals for undercover investigations.
You get out of my mind, young man.
Unfortunately, I can't show it off right now, because there aren't any mice on this train.
Yes. No mice. No mice.
only is he a good detective, but he also has those powers. He really is impressive.
That is all from me. With love, I yield to the next person.
An introduction. Introduce myself. A subjective observation of one's own self-image, explained objectively.
Are you okay?
No.
Did I do something that caused you concern?
No, it's just you seem to be having difficulty introducing yourself.
They talked about the ability to train their fortes. So I would imagine that they can expand beyond the limits that they currently have. So with enough training, yeah, I totally believe he'd be able to control humans. But how much training and how long it would take for him to learn to do so is the question.
I rarely have a need to do so, so I was considering what approach to take. After all, is there such a thing as a self in the first place?
God damn, lady, dial it down.
Is a bundle of nervous tissue reacting to external stimuli. If I had to, I guess I'd call myself Poochie Laughman.
I mean, if that's what it says on your ID. Yeah, dumb animal. For now. He can level up.
So, your name is Poochie then?
Names are meaningless. A method of arbitrary labeling for self-recognition. Symbols for categorization. Nothing more. To that end, it serves the same purpose as a detective deed. Or so I, Poochie, believe.
She seems a bit odd.
Most of the World Detective Organization's work is investigating unsolved mysteries. I was trusted with many bureaucratic investigations. My clients are mainly enterprises and politicians. Depending on the client, I use my forte to see if the transaction party is trustworthy. My forte is known as audio aptitude. When I concentrate, I can hear anything from distant whispers, footsteps, and even heartbeats. No one is safe to speak of their secrets when I, Poochie, am around.
Oh, then did you hear anything suspicious at the station? Maybe we can figure out what happened to me.
Unfortunately, unless I focus my efforts on listening, I'm unable to hear things far away.
Which is probably a blessing.
Oh, I see.
Constantly listening in on all sounds leads to a sensation of my physical boundaries within reality dissolving away.
Let me guess, you've used that ability a lot.
My already tenuous sense of self starts to vanish, which is why I tend to close my ears unless I'm using my powers.
Being blessed with powers sure comes at a price. Did she always act in such a strange way? Or did it develop after she obtained her forte? Regardless, she definitely has a distinct air about her.
That is all I have to say about myself.
Oh.
Aww.
This part of her seems a bit more normal.
Alright, legs.
Hey, young man.
Me?
That's right. Come here. Stand before me.
Why? Whoa. Huh? What's going on?
I'm measuring you.
Measuring which parts exactly?
Stay still for just a second. I'll be quick. Thank you. That was quite educational. That outfit fits you well. My name is Melanie Goldmine. My home is rather far north from here. Up there is a branch with detectives adept at spiritism. I was also active there as a medium.
Everybody has such interesting eyes. I wonder if that's a side effect of them having detective powers, or is it just a design choice? Because this is from the creator of Danganronpa.
I can summon the souls of the dead by using my body as a vessel.
Summon a soul? Can you summon anyone who has died? Like, for example, the victim of a crime?
Yes, of course. But there is one condition. I require the clothes that person wore while they were still alive.
Huh. I'd imagine sometimes those clothes don't fit very well.
Only by wearing their clothes can I summon their soul.
In fact, I would guess most of the time, given her figure.
Hence why my powers don't work on people smaller than me, or if the person is far bigger. Overall, the size must match.
That's a weird condition.
Also, I can't abide outfits with no fashion sense. Filthy, reeking clothes are always out of the question.
Well, we know what her priorities are.
That sounds more like a preference than a condition.
Clothes make a man. They reveal all about one's livelihood. Like skin worn over skin.
Apparently that's just a factor of her power. For some reason, one of the limitations is that the clothes have to fit well enough to be within that range.
Consider that when compared to bare skin, clothing has a greater surface area seen by other people.
Depends on what you're wearing.
Therefore, clothes are an expression of a person's identity and originality. You ever think about how you've never heard of ghosts being naked?
Haven't heard much about ghosts because they don't exist, but I suppose in this game they probably do.
Ghosts wear clothing because those clothes are a part of their identity.
Now that you mention it...
That's why, despite your amnesia, I can tell the kind of person you are just by looking at the clothes you wear.
He's wearing a uniform. As in, he's required to wear a uniform.
Really?
Your uniform is undoubtedly an official one supplied by the WDO. And I found it fits you perfectly after measuring your size. I don't think it could possibly belong to someone else.
That, however, is a good observation. Is determining the clothes he's wearing. If they fit really, really well, it seems less likely that he stole them.
Which means I really am a master detective? Am I one or not? I can't figure it out without my memory coming back to me.
That's all I have to say. I'm the medium detective Melanie. Nice to meet you all.
All right, Sir Punch-a-Lot, you're next.
I'm Mayfex Logan. I'm from the detective branch in the eastern slums.
I mean, Casper doesn't exist in this canon.
They call me a master detective now, but I'm originally a broke, illegal immigrant. When I was a kid, I was in an upstanding home, living an upstanding life. My parents were lawyers who never tolerated injustice. They should have left well enough alone with that local mafioso. Because they went after him, they were murdered. Their necks were cut open, right in front of me.
That's awful.
I ran away to protect myself and jumped on a ship at the port. I didn't know where the ship was going. That was the moment I threw away my past and my home. I drifted to the slums and did everything I could to survive.
Pasts usually are.
I managed to survive until now. Thanks to luck.
Notice how the other folks spoke minimally about their past. They either just said where they were from or something they've done noteworthy. They didn't say all the dark stuff.
Become a detective. But I also wanted revenge.
Aphex here is running straight at his past now. So it's kind of integral to who he is right now.
I'll show no mercy to those who stand in my way. If I can't figure out the difference between the good guys and the baddies, then I just beat up both of them. Kill or be killed is my motto.
He looks scary, but that's not all. I think there's a deep sadness within him.
I can't share details about my forte. Just know it's kinda like radar.
That's all you're going to tell us?
You got a problem with that, you tiny runt?
Not at all.
You sure are a frail-looking kid, aren't you? And pale to boot. Like disaster's got its claws on ya. You sure nothing weird is haunting you?
No way!
A detective's gotta be tough. How about a little training? First, you'll need to get used to stab wounds.
Don't mind yet, Danny. Hey.
Scissors and a fruit knife.
No thanks.
Don't be shy, runt.
No, really, I'm fine.
Actually, maybe it's us if we keep talking to Aphex here.
Too bad.
And old man.
I am Zange Eraser. I come from a detective agency on the front lines, far from here.
Eraser. I love that he's got like these hardcore piercings and everything too. There's a lot of people with piercings in this game.
Introduction, but I have nothing to say. Let the past melt like ice in an evening's drink. That's how I live my life.
Come on,
My
dude.
forte is thoughtography. I can transcribe images from my memory onto electronics.
You gotta tell me something. You've got a robotic eye patch.
That's all from me. There's no need for any further explanations.
There's clearly something extraordinary about him.
Okie dokie.
Lastly, it's your turn, Yuma. Aside from having amnesia, is there anything else we should know about?
I still can't remember anything.
If you really are a master detective, then you should have some sort of forte.
I have no idea.
Oh, young man, are you sure you don't remember? How about the kind of clothes you usually wear? Or brands you like?
What truck mine?
You only inquired about clothing.
Maybe you'll remember after a few punches to the head.
You watch too many cartoons. Also, that might work.
Hold on!
Aphex, stop that. If you knock him out, he won't be able to speak.
Also, it'll hurt a lot.
The perplexing circumstance we face may have something to do with his memories.
That's right, I was wondering about that. What do you mean by perplexing circumstance?
I noticed you highlighted it earlier when you talked, so I knew it was important.
Did something happen?
Well, something unexpected has occurred on our trip.
Seeing as how you didn't know how many people would be here, that's already unexpected, isn't
The
it?
number of people is off.
Uh-oh.
The number of people?
I, Hoochie, heard from the World Detective Organization that the number of master detectives on the train was precisely 5.
5? 1, 2,
He hasn't forgotten how to count.
4, 5, 6. There's 6 of us!
I also heard from the WDO that 5 master detectives will gather on board. Hence why when you called yourself a master detective, I was honestly surprised.
I knew this job wouldn't be easy, but there's already a mystery before us. This is getting exciting.
It's obvious what's going on. There's an imposter among us.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the meme. I'm warning you. Don't do the meme.
It's not me! I think?
How about we contact the WDO and find out? It could be a mistake. It's no use. I can't reach them. There's no signal here.
Who could the uninvited 6th guest be?
He says, staring straight at us.
It's obvious. I'm the most suspicious. Especially with my amnesia in this situation. Could I be the imposter? And I just can't remember? I am the sixth one here.
Alright, I got it. Hey, since you're all clueless, I'm gonna tell you my extra sharp deduction.
I have concerns.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
Why would I need your permission? Whatever. Way I see it, the runt here ain't the imposter.
Everybody's eyes are wild, Danny.
Huh?
It'd be boring if the most suspicious one is the culprit. The runt must have been attacked by the real culprit. The memory loss is a side effect of the attack.
And the imposter's motive? Why would they attack Yuma?
To pretend to be a master detective and replace the runt on the train. The plan was going smoothly, but the runt suddenly woke up.
This is actually not a terrible explanation of a possibility, but he doesn't have a ton of evidence backing it up.
He got on the train right before it departed, and the results stand before us. Obviously, the imposter miscalculated. The runt's gotta be tougher than he looks.
It's just part of his hat. It's supposed to represent sort of like a muzzle or something, because he's wild and tends to be violent.
Oh, that's a surprisingly proper deduction. And I thought you'd be the most useless one here.
Why, thank you.
In other words, I was knocked out at the station because someone attacked me? But I don't think I've been injured.
Excuse me. My deduction is slightly different.
Let's hear it. I'll allow it.
Stop acting like we need to get your permission.
I suspect that the entire situation is a test designed by the World Detective Organization.
A test?
A WDO exam officer has disguised themselves as a member and is ascertaining our skills here.
If that were the case, Yuma here could possibly be the exam officer.
Me? An exam officer?
Bring it on! I don't care if it's the WDO or a hitman. If you want to test me, I'll show you what I got.
What are you trying to do?
For now, I'll check to see if there are other uninvited guests. I wouldn't want any accomplices lurking about.
And how are you going to do that?
Like this! Let's go!
Fancy. See, yeah, everybody's eyes are wild.
What? What was that? A weird feeling overcame my whole body.
No signs of the enemy. Turns out there really are just 6 of us on this train right now.
What did you do?
I used my forte, life detection.
It's like
I
radar.
can detect life in a 50-meter radius and pinpoint its location. The mechanism is a trade secret, but I can say without a doubt that we're the only ones on this train.
Talk all you want, but who can verify that you're not lying?
We're never gonna get anywhere if you start doubting everything. Use your own damn powers to figure it out then.
I see. So fortes come in handy at a time like this. In that case, there's someone else with the power that can confirm if other passengers are on board.
Poochie! If we get 2 people to confirm, then we know it's true.
Would it be possible for you to verify what Aphex said is true?
Yes, I, Poochie, was contemplating it at the moment. Even if someone is hiding, my audio aptitude is able to detect their breathing and heartbeats. Shall I try?
Yes, please.
Hey, what's with the gloomy little girl? Don't tell me she's motion sick.
She's using her audio aptitude to check if there are other passengers.
Oh, really? Well, that's great. Go for it. It'll prove I'm right.
Shut.
Huh?
Shut up, you brain-dead idiots!
Uh-oh.
Pardon me. Would you mind quieting down for a bit? I need to concentrate.
Some of her real personality is shining through. well, real, maybe less, what's the word I'm looking for? Less subdued? Yeah, I can see how that might be overwhelming, especially in a crowd.
This sensation, I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Does no one else hear it? What's going on?
I finished. I cannot hear the heartbeats of anyone besides the 6 of us here.
So yeah, given the 2 times we've seen detective powers used, it seems like Yuma's here is probably the ability to piggyback other people's powers, which is when they use their power, he's able to sense it and experience what they experience.
Though one could hold their breath, they still cannot stop their heart from beating. In other words, there's no one else on this train. I, Poochie, guarantee it.
See? I told you so! Sorry for calling you gloomy earlier, little girl. You know, I'm glad you've confirmed my findings, but aren't our powers kind of the same?
I can hear heartbeats from 500 meters away.
Boy, that's 10 times his range! So I think this is good to point out, yes, their powers are very similar, and it seems like Aphex's are more limited. However, Aphex had, like, her powers literally overwhelm her, and also they kind of erode her sense of self if she uses it too often, whereas his don't seem to have those downsides, or he hasn't mentioned any downsides. So it seems like the more downsides your power has, the more powerful it can be, in theory.
So you're the useless one.
Quiet, you catty bitch!
She likes causing trouble. I like her.
Moving on, we've now got proof from 2 master detectives. We can say for sure that there are no other passengers.
Though one may be a lying imposter, the other's statement can still be trusted.
One of them, an imposter? But Aphex and Poochie both use their fortes. I could feel them using their powers, so I think it's safe to say both are master detectives. But I'm the only one who can sense their powers. No one else seems to have the same experience. Why am I the only one?
What's wrong with you, old man? You gone senile or something?
Can you all hear that? The sounds of a running train. The wheels of fate chugging along. In the same way, our fate continues to turn. This train will press on until we reach our destination. No one can get off midway, including the uninvited. Let's discover what's the K-bird in here. My fading detective spirit is revitalized once again thanks to this burning mystery.
Dude looks a little intense there.
Not bad. Things are getting interesting.
You're joking. What could the imposter even accomplish? We're all master detectives here.
And yet we don't know who the fake one is.
I've used my powers, so obviously I'm the real deal. The gloomy girl detective also passes. She ain't no fake. So, how about the guy blowing smoke, huh? Why don't you go ahead and prove yourself with your forte? How about it, four-eyed fox detective?
As I have already explained, my power involves animals. Without them, I can't use it.
So, you're fine being considered a suspect then?
You are free to think what you wish.
Unfortunately, I can't prove myself either. Without a dead body, I can't use my powers as a medium.
Now we've got 2 suspects. How about you, old man?
I don't mind showing off, but it won't clear any suspicions. The 6th uninvited guest could possibly be a traitorous master detective. with their own forte.
An excellent point.
That's true.
There's no end to this. To hell with it. Everybody line up. I'll deck you one by one.
Who would agree to this?
Whoever passes out is safe. Got it? The real deal. If you don't pass out in one hit, then you gotta be the imposter.
Come on, you were actually fairly logical before. Stop it.
Calm down. Let's do things logically, like the detectives we are.
Pardon me. I suggest we investigate this, starting with the motive for the imposter's infiltration.
That seems reckless and pointless. Why would we have any details about their motive at this point? We don't even know who they are, and we don't have an idea of who they are, and we don't know why they would be on here. Maybe they just need a train ride.
The motive.
It's just wild
One
speculation.
possibility is that it's a test from the World Detective Organization. Are there any others?
There are.
You may speak. I'll allow it.
100th time. Why would they need your permission?
The Amaterasu Corporation. They could be responsible for this.
And your reasoning?
Just a moment. Danny did it bad. Where's the damn button? There's the button. There.
Someone has been tailing me for the past few days. It started after I was first assigned to Kanai Ward. Wherever I went, I could sense the presence of someone in the shadows, but I could never catch them in the act. It was getting annoying, so I tried to bait them out. I walked around town in my underwear, and at last, they revealed themselves.
Girl's wild.
Hold up. Did you just say that you...
Something the matter?
Never mind. Continue.
I avoid solving problems with violence, so I was unable to apprehend them. However, I saw them escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars with my own eyes.
Why would Amaterasu Corp spy on you?
Because they don't want Kanai Ward to be investigated. Perhaps this is the same situation. Which is why I think our uninvited sixth guest is a spy from Amaterasu. The spy has only one goal, to disrupt our trip to Kanai Ward.
Again, why are we making so many
Be a
assumptions?
master detective among us.
So you believe Amaterasu is involved. Not impossible, though your reasoning is somewhat lacking.
I do not see how escaping in one of Amaterasu Corporation's cars is proof someone is a company spy.
No, but it's at least proof they're probably allied with them.
Well, that's fair.
Excuse me. You keep talking about it, but what's Amaterasu Corporation?
You kidding me? We gotta explain that too?
Amnesia sucks, dude.
It's fine. We can teach Yuma as we share information with one another.
About Amaterasu Corporation.
What is the Amaterasu Corporation?
In short, Amaterasu is a freaking huge company.
Capitalism. My ever-present enemy.
You see their products practically everywhere in daily life.
Ah, that's the symbol we saw on the doors.
They make everything from kids' toys to fighter jets. Industrial goods, electronics, pharmaceuticals, everything.
Oh, they're Shinra. You can even see the pipes.
Big companies always got dark underbellies. With Amaterasu, with their smoke, there's a whole building burning down. That's a detective joke. Funny, huh?
Sure, I got it, thanks.
It'd be really ironic if someone shot you in the back of the head at that target, Aphex. I'm just saying. Kanai Ward.
We're heading to Kanai Ward. What does that have to do with Amaterasu Corporation?
It's fairly complicated, but Kanai Ward is essentially an Amaterasu autonomous zone. Previously, Kanai Ward was just another regional city. But as it was being developed by Amaterasu Corp, the city itself transformed. Factories, research labs, and affiliate companies were built. In no time, the whole place belonged to Amaterasu. As a matter of fact, Kanai Ward is essentially ruled by the Amaterasu Corporation. Political power has no influence there. Since it's so isolated, no one has been traveling to and from Kanai Ward.
Isolated?
Exactly. Because of that, no information has been getting out, aside from rumors of unsolved cases. This has been going on for years, but the unified government has been turning a blind eye to the whole thing.
It would make sense why WTO would send a bunch of detectives
The
then.
Amaterasu Corporation's influence affects not just the UG, but the entire world. Given the situation, the World Detective Organization couldn't wait any longer and decided to act. As a result, master detectives are gathering in Kanai Ward. And that's pure speculation, mind you. We won't know the full details until we arrive.
I see. Thank you very much.
And Amaterasu Express.
Speaking of, this train is called the Amaterasu Express, isn't it?
Yes. The Amaterasu Express is an entirely driverless train developed by the Amaterasu Corporation. The WDO made arrangements to prepare it for arrival at Kanai Ward. Normally, it has no passenger cars for the trip to Kanai Ward, but they added ours as a special exception.
Oh, yeah. I commented on that multiple times at the beginning. It is very much just a robo-train. In fact, if something goes wrong, we're supposed to go to the emergency room and in the train and contact the corporation and be like, help!
It features enough passenger space for all of us and a lavish dining car. Quite the warm welcome. A perfect setup to persuade us nothing is amiss in Kanai Ward. By the way, the windows and doors are completely locked until we arrive. They say it's for our safety, but I feel as though we're stuck in a big, moving coffin.
All the sash windows are sealed, so they can't be opened. I, Poochie, confirmed it myself prior to the train's departure. Perhaps these measures were taken to prevent infiltrators or stowaways.
We were told that there are 5 cars on the train. The front and the back are both the driver cars, where the actual driving of the vehicle goes. 2, 3, and 4 are supposed to be the passenger cars, with this one being the dining car specifically.
Once it's en route, the Amaterasu Express becomes a box that's impossible to enter or exit.
We are currently in the one labeled
Why
2.
don't you take a look around?
We came in on 1.
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Broken?
Well, go ahead and see for yourself.
Right.
Has anything you heard sound familiar?
It feels like my first time hearing about any of it. Sorry.
I see. It's all right. Just tell us if you do remember anything.
Thank you.
He seems nice and all, but maybe he's the imposter.
Huh?
That's weird. Another voice. Loading screen's too fast to read.
Did someone just speak?
No. Hey, what's wrong? You've gone pale.
Or paler, at least.
How about you have something warm to drink and get some rest? Although we only seem to have coffee here.
I mean, I literally see several things labeled vintage brandy.
Do you drink it black? Or do you need some milk?
Front probably wants milk. Hey, how old are you anyway? I can't tell from the way you dress.
Never mind him. Here, have a drink to warm yourself up.
Thank you. What was that voice earlier? Am I hearing things? I have amnesia, and now I'm hearing things. What's happening to me?
You're the protagonist of a video game. It's the worst case scenario.
I wonder if it has something to do with the sixth person. Besides, who is this sixth uninvited guest anyway?
He enunciates sixth. Weird.
I should think about it a bit. Who is the most suspicious person here?
Good question. Let's see. Aphex immediately wanted to punch us. Zilch has been helpful, has pointed out, has been assisting us with figuring out what's going on, and has been very understanding of our amnesia. Poochie has been detached, but helpful. Zange has said absolutely as little as possible. Melanie has been somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for? Not aggressive. Whatever. Anyway, she's been causing some troubles on purpose, but mostly out of fun. And then there's us. We know nothing about. I'm gonna go with Zange.
Zange doesn't want to talk about himself. Is he staying quiet to avoid drawing attention? Could he be the imposter?
I know it's weak, but he is also the only person not in a uniform.
I don't know anything about his powers, so he is suspicious. No matter how much I think about it, we have no proof of anything so far. If I really am a master detective, I could have some useful powers. I wonder if I can somehow remember what those powers were.
Remembering now won't do any good.
There it is again. I keep hearing that voice. Jeez, what's happening to me?
Hey, Runt!
Uh-huh.
Get over here. The old man is gonna show off his powers.
Zange?
Cool. I actually like Zange's power. It's actually pretty cool.
Although I am reluctant to do so, I shall demonstrate my forte. You forced my hand. Otherwise, suspicions will continue to mount against me.
What's that? Your cell phone?
Quiet.
There it is again. I can feel Zange using his forte.
As I've said before, my power is thoughtography. I can project my memories onto electronic mediums to generate and record footage.
He is, quite possibly, the only literal example of a photographic memory.
The recorded clip shows what occurred approximately 5 minutes ago. I suppose it's faster to simply show you.
That's definitely the scene that took place about 5 minutes ago.
I can only record about 2 to 3 seconds. Back in my prime, I was able to do 10. Also, as memories fade, the recorded footage will also fade. The rule of thumb is that it lasts around 48 hours. But by copying it to another device before it fades, footage can be used as evidence during investigations and in court.
Pardon me, but are you sure this is thoughtography? It appears as though you captured footage from a hidden camera.
All you do is doubt everybody. Be constructive for once.
Like, that's not a terrible suggestion. I mean, if it's meant to record stuff from his own eyes, well, guess what? He's wearing a mysterious electronic eye patch. He could easily just be using that as a camera, and it uploads to his phone.
Do you think being suspicious isn't constructive? Don't you believe that the truth lies beyond all suspicion?
She is A-posing, specifically to assert dominance over you, Danny.
Is to suspect others.
I'm hearing things again. My memories haven't returned, and the voices keep getting louder. It's giving me a headache. It's like my own body doesn't belong to me.
Young man, are you alright? You don't seem well.
I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
I believe you should rest.
Yes, Danny. Yeah, the main character of these style of games always have that weird hair thing where there's some sort of like hair sticky outy at the top. And yeah, his is a question mark.
Maybe a nap will help get your memories back.
The passenger rooms from Car 3 and beyond are all full, so you should use Car 1 at the front. I believe there's an infirmary in there. It should be easy to monitor from where we're at in the second car.
Monitor? You've got some nerve.
Will you be alright on your own? Or do you need some company?
Sheesh, get a grip, will ya?
Sorry.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, it's nothing. I'm alright. I can get there by myself.
Also, Melanie, you've never played social deception game, have you? Do not go in pairs! Ever!
Wait.
It's locked. You gotta find the key first. The key!
Where's the key? Is it somewhere in the first car?
Just glossing over the fact that you heard a voice again, huh?
I see.
If the area of the minimap is shining, that means a destination or investigative object is nearby. Let's take a closer look around. I mean, if this is investigatable. It's locked. I can't get in. I need to find the key quickly.
It opened.
That was a terrible place to pass out. Your head could have hit like 3 different counters.
Hey! It's time to get up! How long are you gonna sleep? Get up, or I'll boom kill you!
The drool.
Huh?
So you can finally see cute little me. It's all taking root.
Welcome to the mascot character of this game.
What? Huh? What is this thing?
How can you call me a thing when I'm so adorable?
Yeah, Danny.
Well, aren't you rude?
It's talking. Not only am I hearing things, I'm seeing things too. I've completely lost it.
Yep.
Snap out of it. You're my master, aren't you?
Master?
That's right. We exchanged an intimate secret pact just between us.
Huh? What pact?
What? You've forgotten all about how we were so passionately bound together? How cold of you! After I offered myself to you, and you alone! You're so irresponsible. Take ownership of your actions.
I don't know what to do.
Kidding. Of course you forgot. That's part of the contract.
Sounds like a terrible contract.
You don't get a death god for free in
did you just say? A death god?
Call me Shinigami.
That sounds like it'd be a very useful thing for a detective to have.
Death god sounds so ominous and creepy. That ain't my style, you know? I'm too cute for that. I was born too pure and innocent.
I believe her.
That's why I prefer to go by Shinigami. Anyway, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Oh, okay.
Good answer, Master.
You keep calling me Master. Wait, are you haunting me?
Please, call me Shinigami.
Shinigami?
Yup. Of course, I'm 100% haunting you. I'm haunting you like your life depends on it. That was your wish after all. That's why we made that contract.
That's what I wanted?
Can I get a copy of the contract?
And for our sweet, sweet contract, you offered something in return.
Offered? You mean...
You finally got it? You offered your own memories. You tossed away your entire past and smashed our fates together.
That's why I have amnesia?
Yep, that's the explanation they're giving so far.
Euphoria from completing our contract made you pass out in that room. Even though you woke up, it took some time for me to take root in you. But I can talk to you now, which makes me happy. Not.
Which is it? Why would I make a contract with you? Why did I offer my memories?
Sorry, but I can't share the contract's details with you. Those are the rules.
Again, this sounds like a terrible contract.
Why not? Tell me!
No can do. That's the contract. By the way, Master, something's been bothering me.
What is it?
2 hours have gone by since you passed out.
Huh? 2 hours?
Yep. And here I was, waiting for you to wake up. Admirable, right?
That's one word for it.
During that time, no one came to check on you. They're all so cruel, you know? Maybe they forgot about you.
Or nobody had to go to the bathroom.
Speaking of, why am I here? Is this the restroom in the first car? That's right. I felt sick at the dining car, so I was looking for the key to the infirmary.
You should watch your own health, Master. We share mind and body. When you feel sick, I get irritated too.
Irritated.
Haunting presence is probably why I felt sick in the first place.
Hey, don't blame me. Anyway, you better hurry and take a look around.
That's right. Where are the others?
Good question.
This place.
Landscape is passing by outside the window. Nothing looks familiar.
Hello?
You have no memories, Master, so of course none of it's familiar. I guess you're right. Why are you staring in the mirror? Are you the type of guy who admires himself until he dies of heartbreak? I can see it in the mirror, and I can hear its voice. It's not a hallucination. You still didn't believe me? I want my detect points! This is the door to a private room. It's not locked, and there doesn't seem to be anyone inside.
What?
You sure you don't want to open up and check? Maybe a homicidal maniac is hiding in there. There's no way. Rank up!
Smoke? What's going on?
It's me! How mysterious!
What? Weren't you watching over me the whole time?
I can't be separated from you. That should be obvious since I'm haunting you.
Haunting!
All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom. I've no clue what happened outside.
Alright, Jenny. Feel free. Have a good night.
Here.
Well, not unless you need my permission.
Hey, look! There's smoke coming in through the cracks of the door!
Right. Is there a fire?
Fire? So, it's burning? Now I'm getting excited!
excited. We have to do something.
Before we do something, we're gonna do something, which is safe.
What's going on? Zilch! Zilch, please wake up! Zilch! There's too much smoke. I gotta help.
Fire's catching fast.
All right.
Do you even breathe, Shinigami?
No way.
Whoa.
Why did this happen?
There's no time to rest. If you're a detective, you know what to do.
Huh?
Search the body. You need to confirm if someone is really dead by checking the body.
Me? Maybe I should ask for help.
Why would a detective run from a corpse?
I don't know that I'm a detective.
Fair.
Well, you sure are one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked for help from yours truly.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I'll explain another time. But since you've forgotten, I'll be your mentor and train you to be a proper detective. So get to it.
I'm really doing this.
Of course. The mystery is practically solved when a detective is first on the scene.
Investigation!
Time to investigate.
It's completely charred. No movement. No breathing either. I can't feel a pulse. The smell of burnt flesh is too much for me. A knife is still lodged in the chest. This is the only knife wound. I don't see any other injuries.
Well, how's our corpse doing?
Dead, without a doubt.
Thought so. Kinda charred after all. You really didn't even need to check.
Why'd you make me?
Don't be so glum. You had to check the corpse in any case.
It's not that. I mean, if I'd noticed sooner...
You think you could have saved a life? Forget about it. If you're so worried...
He specifically said no other knife wounds.
Tasting soot doing that to such a charred... What's that?
Right.
Oops, sorry.
I
Didn't mean to
have
skip
tell
that.
the others about this.
I smell a case.
Alright, let's investigate the rest, though.
This is...
Fire extinguisher used on the floor. Looks like it's mostly empty now.
Master?
You opened the lock and put out the fire. That was some quick thinking, Master. And now you can check the corpse up close and personal. Yeah. It's the AED from the infirmary. Using this on Zilch now probably won't help.
Well,
You want to use it on that human charcoal? If he did come back to life, he wouldn't be happy about it. This is medical equipment from the infirmary. I don't know how to use it.
but
You did not use it. There's no saving someone that crispy. The guy was charred black before you got in the room. Oh, we're kind of running now. Huh, everybody's gone. Uh-oh. Maybe not everybody. Oh no! Malami. Look, this chapter is called Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. There's gonna be more than one death.
Is this a dream? This has to be a dream, right?
maybe it's a nightmare.
Please, I want to wake up! I can't take this anymore!
You're so pitiful, you know that? You sure you're the guy who sold your soul to me?
What are you anyway? Friend or foe?
You're a friend, of course. After all, you're my master.
That doesn't always go hand in hand.
Isn't that nice? I'm your friend, and I'll be haunting you till death do us part.
I don't get it! Why would I make a contract with the death god? Wait, do they even really exist? Maybe this floating thing is just a figment of my imagination.
Shut up your trap! You memoryless, courageless, brainless detective!
Ouch!
This is a nightmare to you, then you gotta use all you got!
But what can I even do?
That's why I'll be your teacher and mentor. I'll make you a proper detective yet! Just listen to me and everything will be a-okay. First, check the scene of the crime like you did earlier. Now stand up. Come on!
It's surprising that none of the carpet caught fire. Because, like, carpet tends to be flammable. There are empty liquor bottles around. All of them apparently have high alcohol content. Could Melanie have been set on fire with this? Alcohol is the best way to cook the stench out of meat, after all.
What a rich fragrance! How about a taste, Master?
It's Melanie, all right. She's completely burnt to a crisp, but I recognize what parts are left of her face.
Yeah, her hair is surprisingly unburnt.
Breath. No doubt she's been dead for a while. There's a bottle of liquor nearby. Maybe that was used to start the fire.
You found 2 corpses back to back? You sure are reeling them in!
Most people would consider that unlucky.
Talk about beginner's luck!
There's nothing lucky about this at all!
So, what's the cause of death?
Huh? Oh, there aren't any obvious external wounds.
So she burned to death. The other one also got incinerated.
Such a cruel way to die. What's going on here? This is...
There are a bunch of liquor bottles on a shelf. Could they have been used to set Melanie on fire?
Yeah, that's right!
She was literally flambéed with some pricey looking liquor, huh? Not a bad way to go.
Let's go to the next one!
Huh? Did it just shake?
Huh. Weird. Temporary power outage.
What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on.
Oh, it got dark outside. Looks like we're in a tunnel. Anyway, shouldn't you be hurrying? You should probably tell the other master detectives, yeah?
Right, that's right. Hey! Is anyone there? We need help in the first 2 cars! Zange! Pucci! Apex! Anybody!
No response. I smell a tragedy. This is like the very picture of hell. Woohoo! One mystery after another. I can't hold back from all this excitement.
We have to find the others right away!
I'm getting excited here!
Better check the rooms. Oh no.
Pucci. Oh, no way.
And that's number 3! It's a hat trick! Or a turkey, right? Hysterical! Master, if you don't want to end up like this, then you better be more prudent.
Huh?
The train hasn't gotten to the destination yet, and you can't get off halfway. Which means whoever killed these guys is still in the train, right?
The killer? But who would do such a thing?
Apex or Zange, apparently.
Find out if you investigate. You better nail it, Master. Regardless, you should leave the door open to be safe. Gotta make sure you don't get cornered.
Wouldn't we rather the door be closed? For safety?
Yeah.
Stuff bear.
This is...
Big teddy bear might have been Poochie's personal belonging. Better be careful, Master. It might suddenly start going. It's just a teddy bear. As if something that strange could happen. Oh no! No, they're cute.
This is...
Just a set of cat ear headphones. Poochie must have a lot of headphones. You never took off her headphones, even in front of people, right? How rude. Let's not speak ill of the dead. I'm sure she had her reasons. She told us her reasons. Her power sucks for her.
Is this Poochie's bag?
Maybe there's a weapon for self-defense inside. It'd be good for you to check it out.
I'm sorry, Poochie. I'm taking a look inside. There's a change of clothes and travel supplies. No weapons or other self-defense items.
It's a wash then. It was sitting there like a treasure chest, so I was hoping there'd be a rare metal inside.
This isn't Dragon Quest.
Why is this happening? Even Poochie.
Master, let's move on if you're done here. There's no time to waste.
Right. Where's Zange? And Apex, too.
Okay, now to inspect the actual body.
It's Poochie's corpse. I can barely make out what's left of her face. She doesn't appear to have any external wounds. There's a blanket over her torso. Looks like she was burned when the blanket was set on fire.
Or two, huh? That's just like the setup with Zilch. Sort of like they were using the blanket as sort of a timer or something. No one here. What's that? Oh, I'll bet this is Zilch's room.
Whose bag is this? Oh, it's open. Is it okay for me to look inside?
You're a detective. Why even ask? Detectives search people's bags and cupboards all the time. Smashing pots to find what they want is part of the job.
Sounds more like a hero than a detective.
That's too much. Notice. World Detective Organization, Human Dear Zilch Alexander. You are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Region.
I recognize the coat because it was in some of the promo art for this game.
Dispatch duration, indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanai Ward. Rendezvous with the Master Detectives on site.
Same exact document as us.
To the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward.
That's
Branch.
different.
There, you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from
I don't
this
remember
world.
that being in our paper.
This is a letter for Zilch, so this must be his bag. The only things inside are work documents, nothing else of note.
Aw, that's no fun.
Clothes brush.
This is...
Zilch's clothing brush. There's some fur stuck to the bristles.
Then
Maybe he was a clean freak? Not that it matters, now he's burnt to a crisp. Zilch.
This is...
It's a glasses case with animal print on it. There's nothing inside. That looks like the type of glasses case your aunt has. This probably belongs to Zilch.
wait.
He was the only one trained wearing glasses after all. Ah,
This
backup
isn't
control
the
room.
passenger room. The sign says backup control room.
Wow, it looks like a secret base. Don't you want to destroy these whenever you see them?
No.
Mm.
There's no one
You're
here.
boring then, Yuma.
So I should go look for help somewhere else.
How about you check out that machine over there? Maybe it'll help you figure out what happened. It's okay, I won't break it.
Fine.
You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new.
Interesting. Intercom.
Oh, there's an intercom.
In emergency, press the button and speak to the receiver.
Yeah, and now I'll report this to Control Headquarters and call for help. It won't connect. Why?
If it doesn't connect during an emergency, it's totally useless.
Yeah, good
If
point.
the system was completely automated, a report should have been sent to Control Headquarters about the fire.
Maybe. Everyone in Control Headquarters is already dead, and you're the last living human in the world.
Can we not jump to that kind of conclusion?
Say,
Interesting. Backup control system first.
what's this machine? There appears to be instructions. Backup control system?
Control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1
The
second.
control system manages the electricity. This one is the backup, not the main one.
1 second, that sounds a lot like the amount of time that we just lost power.
Hey, what about the file over here? What does it say?
It looks like an explanation about autonomous driving. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
Wait, so all the cars can drive, technically?
Because of that, it can easily climb steep slopes.
I guess everything here relies on that control system. So, if you destroy the main and backup control systems, you can stop the train.
Right now, the control system is functioning, so the train is still moving with no issues. The monitor displays an operation log, but there's no record that the train has stopped at all.
Yeah. Master, while you were sleeping like a log, I never sensed the train stopping either.
The doors won't open unless it stops, and the windows are all locked. No one can get on or off while it's en route. Huh?
What's wrong, Master?
I noticed the backup control system is operating.
Oh, so we are on backup power.
All the electricity is managed by the control system after all. Anyway, Master, I'm bored of this place. Let's move on already.
Move on because you're bored?
Still have one thing to look at. Calm down, Shinigami.
This is the train map. The shining part must be the train's current location. After we exit this long tunnel we just entered, we'll reach Kanai Ward in no time.
Okay, so there's an alternate route right around the tunnel for some reason?
It's been a long trip, but I'm sure it's been a shorter one for a certain napping detective. In the end, there weren't any survivors in this train car. You better go check the next one.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the next one!
Ooh, wait. I want to check the guide map.
It's a map of the train.
Huh. Car 1 and Car 5 are identical.
Is anyone there?
Watch out!
There's nothing here. I don't see...
If each person gets their own room, then someone got nothing, right? It can't be. Yep, it's nothing.
Tissues.
This is...
There are lots of tissues on the table. Maybe you can't turn down free samples when people hand them out? Oh yeah, so many reasons why someone would keep tissues next to their bed. Yeah. What are you implying, Shinigami? Masturbation! She's implying masturbation. Why is this who's this jacket belong to? It looks like something Aphex would wear.
Say,
You checked pockets? There's nothing inside. If we don't know who it belongs to, it doesn't make a very good clue. There are magazines scattered on the desk. There's a pro wrestling magazine! What are the hot angles these days? I don't think it has anything to do with the case. Let's look somewhere else. Okay, so possibility of it being Aphex's room. Uh-oh.
Sange.
So it's not Zange.
Why? How did this happen?
14 balls in a row! A walk-in with loaded faces!
What? Do you think this is funny because you're a death god?
No. I think it's awesome! My heart's fluttering with joy! Each death takes the mystery even
She's reacting like a Danganronpa fan. I should know. I am one.
You away? Guess not.
Seems he dropped his phone.
He's burnt to a crisp. I can just barely discern his face, though. I can't find any particular external wounds, just like the other corpses. He was also incinerated in a burning blanket, like Zilch in the first car and Poochie in the third one.
Strange that the only person who got stabbed was Zilch.
All three of them were sleeping in bed and murdered by immolation? Oh, what's this? Zange's cell phone. Maybe his photography left something behind. No good. Just a video of me drinking coffee. It can't help me solve this mess.
How much you want to bet that helps him solve this mess?
That's 4 of them. Who could have done this?
I mean, process of elimination?
Wait, there are just 6 people on the train, including myself. And I found 4 bodies. Zilch, Melanie, Poochie, and Zange. The only one left is... Aphex?
Took you long enough. I knew from the very start. You still need work, Master. I'll be sure to train you well.
So Aphex is the culprit? He murdered the others in such a deranged way?
He's got a short fuse, so maybe it was a crime of passion. He probably lied about being a master detective.
A crime of passion on 4 murders?
He's a master detective for sure. I sensed him use his powers.
You sensed it?
But if he betrayed the WDO and became an Amaterasu Corporation spy, it's reasonable to conclude he killed the other master detectives to sabotage our efforts.
Anyway, time to boom kill that psycho! You were totally about to say that, right, Master?
Yeah, no.
Not at all. If he finds me, I'm done for.
I'm actually surprised you haven't died yet. You look like you'd be the first to die.
That's pretty much every protagonist.
I probably got overlooked. I was supposed to be in the infirmary in the first car, but I passed out in the restroom, right? Maybe that's why the killer didn't find me.
Oh, I just remembered!
Huh? What's up?
Master, I told you that while you were passed out, no one came to the restroom. But one time, the door did open, I think. By the time I noticed, the door closed again. I don't know who was there. Now that I think about it, could it have been that guy with the short fuse?
So he let me go? Why?
Maybe he thought you weren't even worth killing. You're an incompetent guy with amnesia. That wasn't a diss, just a fact.
Sounded like a diss.
No.
Now that we know who the culprit is, we have to find him before the train arrives.
Find him and do what?
Catch him, of course. And it's all up to you, Master.
That's impossible!
It's fine. There's no time to waste.
Nothing's fine about it! This looks like Zange's bag. There's nothing inside that matters.
Except what's left of his life, young man.
This is...
This might belong to Zange. They look well used, so they could be really old. Why don't you look inside the notebook? There might be something about the case. Seems to be records of past cases he's handled. But there aren't any information about the current case.
Yo, check!
It's a woman's travel bag. There's a name here.
Melanie.
Melanie Goldmine. Looks like makeup and travel supplies. Nothing noteworthy.
Hey, did you check to see if someone's hiding nearby?
Yeah, no one's here.
You sure? What if he's hiding in the bag?
Even a child couldn't hide in there.
You don't know that. You're up against a master detective, remember?
You think one of them has the power to shrink?
What if there's a master detective who has the appearance of a child, but the mind of an adult?
That's disgusting.
Of course there isn't.
Because I know what they would use a character like that for.
I think there's totally a detective like that out there.
This is...
These are women's clothes on the bed. Wonder if they belong to Melanie.
Yeah, that's right.
Here's some flashy threads. She definitely looks, gets some looks at the city. No, she's all burned up. Guess she won't be wearing it anymore. Melanie, why'd she have to die?
This is...
There's a pouch with cosmetics on the desk. Must belong to Melanie. But she'll never use it again.
Well,
You shouldn't apply makeup on fresh burns after all. Yeah. Alright, well. That's everybody on this train car.
It got brighter. Guess we made it through the tunnel.
which means we're almost there. At this rate, you'll let the murderer escape.
Huh.
More shaking? What is it this time?
Master, you gotta hurry!
The next train car is the 5th one. This train has 5 cars in total, so this is the last one. Oh, but...
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end. The door appears to be broken and won't open.
the door was supposed to be broken, right?
Master, you better hurry!
Guess we'll find out.
Hey, it opened. Was it repaired?
Huh.
It's been wrecked. What happened here?
Master, look over there!
Uh-oh.
Body. No way. There can't be a 5th corpse. Because that would mean everyone except me is dead.
That's a problem.
So mysteriful. Even I'm getting confused now. Anyway, time to investigate.
There was something I wanted to check back here.
Are you pretending you don't see the corpse? Now you're making me doubt you as a person, let alone a detective.
Guess not.
This isn't a fake. It's a real corpse, isn't it?
It is, without a single doubt, the bona fide remains of a human. I'm positive about that. I specialize in corpses, after all.
I'll check for signs of life, just in case. No, he's completely dead. Huh? His necklace looks familiar. Wait, it's the same one Aphex was wearing.
Looking at the body type of the corpse, matches the guy with the short fuse.
His face is burned beyond recognition, but could this really be Aphex?
You might find it unbelievable, but it seems like it. So his cause of death was also fire?
Yeah, I don't see any other external trauma.
Well, that's a problem.
Wait, there's an injury on his chest.
Hey, you're right. I'm surprised you noticed.
Is it a stab wound? Looks like he was pierced with a blade.
If that's the case, was he stabbed to death?
No, he could have been incapacitated by the stabbing and then burned. It's impossible to determine the cause of death with what we have.
Oh? You've gone full throttle in this investigation. Good job! To me, for being your mentor.
Why Aphex?
Yep, this corpse is real too.
It says main control room B. It's no use, it won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone. The autonomous driving device is there, but not on.
Hey, Master, maybe someone's hiding in there. Any way you can bust it open?
I don't think so. The door looks too sturdy. Also, I don't think it's possible for someone to be hiding in there. Aphex and Poochie both said that there were only 6 people on the train. So, including me, there can only be 6 of us here.
I see. Oh, why are there 2 control rooms in a single train car?
They probably have control rooms so it can go in either direction. This is the last car for where we're heading, but it'll be the front car on the way back.
Oh. Well, now that you mention it, there is a control room in the front train car too.
Yep. That makes sense. Okay. Nothing else here. Let's head back. Oh, restroom.
The restroom is in terrible shape. The mirror is cracked and covered in soot. There's no one inside.
Yeah, this place is jacked up. I guess all the white stuff is soot.
Huh? That's weird. This area seems more burnt somehow.
Like someone burnt this area on purpose?
Flammable in there. See? Look there. There are traces of something that got burned.
Is that some sort of plate displaying the train car number? But why is this the only one completely burnt? It doesn't seem particularly flammable.
Hmm.
It says main control room A. It's no use. It won't open. There's a driver's seat in there, but I don't see anyone. The autonomous drive...
There are other places to check out, you know.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Aren't you the one who's supposed to be obedient if I'm the master? Oh, right. Yeah, we should check in here. Wow. This place has seen better days.
This is...
Bed infirmary is burnt and flipped to its side. Why is only this bed turned over like this? Maybe it's tied evidence of some kind? Just a hunch.
Huh?
Hey, there's a fire extinguisher here. Maybe someone noticed the fire and tried to put it out? I wonder.
This is...
It's the AD set up an infirmary, no sign it was used. No point using it on someone already burnt to crisp.
This is...
There's a medical device here, just like the one in Part 1. Train is unmanned, right? There's no one in training who knows how to use this sort of device. Why even have one? Yeah, why would you have an infirmary anyway?
Huh? What's this?
What is it? Did you find something?
The interior lock is open right now, but there's something odd about the latch. Look, there appears to be blood on it.
Weird.
Oh, you're right.
Let me try to slide it.
That's a bloodstain, all right. But why is blood there?
It seems the blood got on there while the door was locked.
That's evidence of something for sure. No harm keeping it in mind. Sure hope you got all that down.
It won't open. But this is the last train car. There's nowhere else to go from here.
Thank you for choosing the Amaterasu Express Direct to Kanai Ward. We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please mind your belongings.
Master, we're almost at the station. You have to catch the culprit.
Catch who? Everyone besides me is dead.
Are you sure it's everyone? Calm down and count again.
Zilch in car 1. Melanie in car 2. Poochie in car 3. Zange in car 4. And Aphex in car 5. See? That's 5. Everyone besides me is dead.
That makes you the only possible killer, Master. Did you do it?
Yes, Shinigami, I did it.
No, that's not possible. But I can't say for certain. I lost my memories, and now I'm seeing a death god. There's something wrong with me. Death gods are said to reap human souls. Maybe because I'm being haunted by one. Maybe subconsciously.
We are approaching Kanai Ward. Please watch your step while exiting the train.
Investigation finished. So what's your speculation, dear viewer? Don't say it in chat. Just speculate who you think might be the killer. As of right now, our list of suspects is 1. Us.
We've arrived! What's it gonna be, huh? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Huh? What?
This looks bad! Step out of it! Run!
Run? But...
Oh god, goons!
Master, those guys from before are still on the platform. Run to the front train car.
Why is this happening to me?
Because you're the protagonist! Quick time event time!
Ah, they're coming in. We gotta go. I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
You might find yourself in a pinch during the course of detective work. Follow the on-screen instructions to get out of those tricky situations.
Master doesn't make mistakes.
But there's a time limit for inputs, so be careful. Wow.
Who are these people? The police?
They're not your friends, that much is for sure. Considering the state of the crime scene, they're totally gonna pin it on you.
But
I mean, we're not sure we're gonna pin it on us or not.
oh,
Oh boy.
They're gonna arrest you! Run!
Wow, these goons suck. I mean, if they all rush the train, chances are good they're outside the train too, buddy. Not exactly sure where you're thinking you're going. And they have batons.
wait, please, listen to me. I can explain.
Huh. What's there to talk about? You're a master detective of the WDO, aren't ya?
I hate
The
him.
name's Swank Katzenel. I'm with the Amaterasu Corporation's peacekeepers.
I hate him so much. His grill says money. Oh, I hate this awful man.
Amaterasu Corporation peacekeepers?
Look at all the money symbols on him.
Don't act like you don't know. You're a WDO detective for crying out loud. Or are you some sort of imposter?
No, I'm not.
I love his portraits though. They're so bad.
You think? Well, I don't care either way. What's about to happen has already been decided.
Which is?
The peacekeepers are the defenders of law and executioners in Kanai Ward. If the unjust wander into my space, they will be eliminated.
Great.
Eliminated?
Hey,
Even more corrupt cops.
Ward under the complete control of Amaterasu? Meaning, these people are like the police here.
Police? But it's just some company security department.
Hey! Who are you talking to?
Nobody?
Right! You're the only one who can see me, thanks to our contract, Master. It's a bit cliche at this point, huh?
Don't laugh! Help me!
I'll ask again. Who do you think you're talking to, huh? Talk about suspicious.
God, this guy gets red fast.
Sorry!
Tell me how you're gonna explain this situation. We prepared that to welcome you all here, but an internal fight sprawling into a bloodbath was unexpected.
It's not what it looks like. There's a perfectly logical explanation behind this.
Got one?
You're the culprit.
That is unfortunately the most logical explanation.
Well, that was direct. Master,
No, I really don't know anything. Everyone was killed while I was asleep.
I don't think so. While the other detectives were asleep, you killed them. As proof, there's the coffee and wine.
Oh, that's why you're holding them.
What the?
We found coffee and wine in the dining car. When we checked the second car earlier, I had his subordinate drinking. You can see what happened.
So that's why we felt nauseous.
Looks like some sort of knockout drug was mixed into it.
Drug?
Which means you drugged the other detectives and killed them while they were passed out.
Wow. He may just be a lowly grunt, but he knows his stuff. He could be trouble.
Why do you sound so impressed?
I mean, it was a ruthless way of testing it, but for him to jump to that conclusion that quickly?
So did you figure out the cause of death?
Yes, they all burned to death.
Huh? All of them?
How cruel of you to kill them like that. What's your endgame in this? Is it money or is it money?
If it's money, then hand over everything you swiped. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
He just wants money. That's no fair.
Sounds like cop to me.
Culprit.
Yes, you are! You're the culprit!
No, I'm not the perpetrator. But do I know that for sure? In this situation, who else besides me could have done it? There were without a doubt only 6 people on the train, and 5 of them were killed. So the only possibility is...
Just admit it! I know you're the culprit!
What am I supposed to do?
Admit it now! You're guilty!
Am I the killer?
Come on, confess!
Maybe it's better if I confess for now. It could be better to get through this now and get some time to think about it.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Why confess if you didn't do it? Master, you're an idiot! Dumb won't kill you!
Huh? You heard me? I didn't say it out loud.
Oh great, she reads her mind.
Go again, talking to yourself. Must be crazy or something.
I hear your thoughts too. I told you we share the same mind and body. Anyway, never mind that. Why are you giving up already?
That makes it a lot easier to communicate with her without alerting everybody else we're communicating with her.
There's nothing I can do.
As in, stop saying things out loud, Yuma!
Wrong. The mystery solving has just begun. Why did you make a contract with me to begin with?
I don't know. You won't tell me.
What do you mean?
Stop talking to yourself, you unstable psycho! Bring him down, men! Confiscate anything of value he has while you're at it.
I'm glad that when they localized this, they didn't work too hard to match the lip flaps, because that can lead to some awkward dialogue. I prefer it this way.
Come on, Master. Your mind and body
Oh, I love this part. I love it so much.
What is this? What's happening?
You stop time? Great, we can run. That's not what we're gonna do, is it?
What's this? What's going on? Ah! Who are you?
What do you mean? I've been with you the entire time.
Wait, you're Shinigami?
Nice upgrades.
Right. Guess if can't tell because I'm not puffy anymore. I can only access the mystery labyrinth if I'm at full power, so I had to change forms. But some parts of me are still nice and puffy. It's true. Want a touch?
I'm okay. Anyway, what's going on? It's like time has stopped. And what's that hole?
That hole is connected to the mystery labyrinth.
Mystery labyrinth?
You'll find out when you enter. Come on, let's go!
Wait, you have to tell me. What's a mystery labyrinth?
Save the deeds for later, Kick!
We just met her and she's already stepping on us.
Down the rabbit hole we go!
I really like her. This design is so great. Okay. We're gonna take a short break there. I need to get up, stretch, and whatnot, and I'm sure some of you probably need to as well. So let's all get up, stretch, get a drink, whatever you need to do to keep watching comfortably. I'll be back in just a few minutes, folks. Hello, hello, everybody! I'm back. I got myself some drink. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I have a cool cape.
Where am I?
I don't know, but somebody put a giant peppermint behind you. This is where shit gets wild, folks.
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
Love the
You
smile.
did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
An alternate universe.
You don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome! You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out. Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Materializes mysteries?
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth.
Interesting.
Now,
Very cool.
this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
This maze is the mystery?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Anyway.
She kind of implies with that statement that the mystery labyrinths form naturally, and her power is just to interact with them, which is an interesting possibility.
Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth. And we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth.
I was gonna make a joke when he said, what does it mean when we beat it? But, I have some standards. And I was drinking something, so I couldn't talk.
So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too. Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Cool. I'm ready.
Yep. Looks like you're finally getting it. Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Hold on. I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from a murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Buddy, logical sense went out the door as soon as a very hot death god decided that she was going to throw you into an interdimensional tunnel.
Sheesh, this is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8 seconds. That'll make all your worries disappear.
You know, she's not wrong.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case. For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
Here's your solution key.
Great!
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
Better there than other orifices.
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
Alright, I'll do my best.
Remember, creator of Danganronpa. They don't shy away from fan service.
The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed there were no other passengers on the train.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the first car's infirmary.
That doesn't sound right.
I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window...
Unless he was stabbed super early and then lit on fire way late, doesn't make sense for him to be the first dead.
I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest. The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp. I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car, but I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
That reminds me, something was off about Car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
A second, perhaps?
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No. When we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue.
Blackout and shaking when the train entered tunnel. There's another shaking when the train exited tunnel.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first 2 cars.
It's weird that so much of their hair is intact and only 2 corpses were not.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating. And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
Backup control system status was operating. Main control system fail?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories. Next and last is the 5th car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the 5th car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was.
This was also the only train car that had fire damage besides directly around the corpse itself.
But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest. Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the 5th car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
But if he was stabbed, then he was supposed to be incapacitated.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the 5th car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station, according to the Peacekeepers' reports, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me. And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car. Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Also, can we wash them off first?
You worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
Solution key is a manifestation of clues related to case. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking out if a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. There's bound to be some useful information.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
Skills. Labyrinth skills are abilities to help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them spending skill points, which you get when your master detective rank increases.
Hey, Master, do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the ability section notebook menu.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but it requires memory costs. Pay attention to how many you have.
Time to head off in search of the truth.
Before we do that, are you gonna let me set skills?
You definitely want to remember this.
Man, we already have 17 clues. Found dead, burnt to a crisp, knife protruding his chest.
Let's solve this thing.
Will things really turn out fine?
Can't be sure until you move forward there, Yuma boy.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you?
I have no idea.
I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
I'm sorry.
What?
Gotta write this down.
Replace the mystery labyrinth with a path just goes on and on. You can't move on until the scene plays out. So keep following the path until it does. This is where the aesthetic gets wild. This place is so cool.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
Q? Is that a monster living in the mystery labyrinth?
They're not exactly monsters. You are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. You have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Just gotta keep moving forward until the game tells you you're not moving forward anymore.
What is that?
This design's so wild. This definitely looks like a Persona enemy.
There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
If the Peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
I love that weird ass like half and half face thing going on.
Huh?
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime. So you're the culprit. That's the...
Master, he's
Oops.
trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
Oh god, she's boring us! Also, someone's watched a lot of Revolutionary Girl.
What? A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom! Let's do this!
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
It's like a truth bullet, except a sword.
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, the damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still, the more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy, you'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful.
You guys don't want that, right? Right?
Come on, pay attention.
Traps and obstacles lie in the wait inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Make a mistake while facing them and the Master's stamina will decrease.
Dead, Master?
Game over when your stamina runs out, so be careful to uncover the truth. Love the style.
A mystery
During the reasoning deathmatch, a mystery phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case. Getting hit by a statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge. If you dodge a statement in the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later, so give it a shot if you got the guts. The bonus for a successful daring dodge is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get. Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with a solution blade and fight back against the phantom. To expose a contradiction, you gotta pick the right solution key. The key is already set in the solution blade this time, so find the contradictory inflammable statement and slash it. If you slash a statement containing contradiction with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the mystery phantom. Picking the wrong solution key or missing the timing means taking damage. Just some friendly advice from yours truly.
No need to draw this out.
Oh, wrong. Am I not?
You murdered 5 bastard detectives.
Oh, there's a big delay.
Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Okay, so we're starting over. That was the thing. Treat me like culprit. What should I do? You have to prove you're not, Master. Look for a clue in the solution keys. Some proves I'm not the culprit. Okay. So I do have proof that I also took the poison tea, coffee.
5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation. Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Slash through this mystery.
No! There's no way I could have done it! I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Alright, I need the photography image. Looks like there are more solution keys to choose from. Number of keys will change depending on between RDMs. Use the correct key and slash the contradiction an inflammable statement.
You better not be skimming over this.
I already mentioned about attacking with the wrong solution key and taking damage, so be careful.
Ridiculous! You're the culprit! You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out! The other detectives were drugged. And you went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
This is the truth!
Zange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything!
Okay, so at the very least we have determined it is not us.
Did I defeat it?
Which means we have some assumptions that we've made previously that have to be incorrect.
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here.
For Shinigami, a mortal's life being at stake is probably not a new experience.
Now that the mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. What do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth.
I wonder if that's gonna be important if she's the only one who can do it.
Mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here. It's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master. No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. That just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
Wait, what?
You're kidding, right? Right?
Uh-oh.
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? You have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
That is a obstacle.
Taking this very seriously, are you?
Another long hallway.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Do you know a certain VTuber?
Blood! Blood! Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine. Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board...
So I noticed they finally allowed red-colored blood in a Danganronpa style game.
Which is it?
There's only one truth.
Question relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the mystery labyrinth. Choose the correct answer and take me to the truth.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yes.
Right here! Okay, let's go. Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Already? My man is...
Something happened! Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
My man here is just ready for a fight. Every second, every day.
Your deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
This is the truth.
Right not.
Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off. What good does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked. And came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was in doubt, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Nope.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
So yeah, now we've established it couldn't have been us, and it was probably, and it had to have been someone who was already on the train, one of the 6.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. And that's a relief.
I wonder where she got so much experience with these. I can't have been the first person she's done this with.
Being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
That is an excellent question.
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
If you have a binary choice, I suppose.
I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Everyone's dead. So how did the culprit pull it off?
Say,
This time yours truly is going to help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help.
come on.
I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet. Uh-oh. I guess I'll think about the opposite door.
Oh, I got it. Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I'm into it. Shut up.
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Okay, I guess we're assuming they played dead.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just plain dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't plain dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
You gotta at least, you have to at least appreciate her ego.
By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world.
Ooh.
It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murders, and in turn, new mystery labyrinths.
Wow, so they're kind of self-propagating.
Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
So even if you don't interact with the mystery labyrinth, if you interact with the mystery itself and solve it, then ta-da, no mystery labyrinth.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
Okie dokie. Onward and forward, I suppose.
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The mystery labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off himself. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
So whatever they were doing, they felt was important enough to end their own life, just to not get caught? But why care if you're going to end your life? Uh-oh.
What's going on here?
Minecart Madness! Playing Donkey Kong.
It's part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it. Come on, Master! Concentrate!
How strong is she?
Come on, concentrate! Concentrate!
A wild minecart ride makes it hard to concentrate.
If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work! Come on, let's try again!
You set fire to the dead culprit. The culprit.
person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves. Come on, let's try again.
One burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire. Is zilch!
Bingo! You did it, Master!
Yep.
But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Mm-hmm.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit. But he committed suicide, huh?
The door! Whoa! It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Cool. Seems a bit early to be solving the mystery.
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Ah! What's going on?
Conclusion. Zilch killed the other 4, then set fire to himself.
Is this the truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
Barely used any of our evidence so
Then
far.
This door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Nah.
So it was fake! It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail!
Him again?
You should have just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't lay your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
You said that line already. Or mostly. Let's chop him into bits. With logic!
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Mystery Phantom sometimes throw out noise. This will obstruct your vision, get in the way. So use Master Solution Blade to cut him down.
I'm gonna remember all of this.
The more your noise is destroyed, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. So when it pops in front of you, be aggressive and attack.
I hope you got all that down.
Bonus for destroying noise based max amount you destroy in one cycle.
zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
Except
This is the truth.
that doesn't sound right.
No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine, I'll answer you. Why was the knife stuck in the body?
That's a quick one.
Of course I know why.
Not sounding too sure there, buddy.
Yeah, it was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire.
Ah.
Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
Stabbed a knife because there's no other way to knock himself out?
True.
No, he wouldn't have to go through that to pass out. Okay, so it is the coffee.
Knife stuck in the body. Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Let's flash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car. That's a much easier way to pass out.
So far, only getting rid of 2 of them seems to be all we need. But I'm sure that's going to change as the game goes on. Probably more difficult opponents.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death. I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery. You wish you would investigate more, right? So maybe you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible. But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
This is all for you, Master.
Are you gonna whack me?
Wait!
Why does everything we do involve violence with me? I mean, I'm okay with it, but I don't think he is. But he'll learn to love it, I'm sure.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
No, that's the
Time
violence.
to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Crime scene recreation.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
So the knife wound didn't bleed.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there?
That looks like a knife wound to a cushion.
Looks like it has a hole in the middle of it.
That's what I said.
It was made by something sharp. What did this?
Those two things were the only thing we missed, huh?
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal. So even when you're
Same with
stuck,
every hole.
there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Yep, this is one of those puzzles just like they have in all the Danganronpa games. The Shinigami puzzles when secret techniques to uncover a hidden truth. The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters of this side of the barrel, containing yours truly. Reread the question and knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced.
Correct answer somewhere inside your head, Master.
If you can knock the letters out in the right order, I'll be imbued with the power of truth and unleash a special move that'll open our path.
Master, it's time for the solution key.
By the way, if you feed me solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you a hint. What comes to mind? Grab the key and bring it to my mouth.
Don't you forget.
There are some solution keys you can't get hints from. If I eat one of those, time will be reduced.
Try to solve it, lickety-split.
Well, I already know the answer to this, so... Got... His death was actually a red herring. Like I said, Danganronpa creator, sometimes there's just fan service. And sometimes there's giant eye lasers with hearts on them. What do you want from me? Ooh, chest.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest. But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
New key. Zilch's death was a red herring to hide the truth.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeeper's report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
Yeah, but you had no reason
Around
for
it
that.
that way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
So something that was previously a dead end can turn into a path that you can follow if you have new logical reasoning or better evidence to make it work. So it's not always just about guessing 50-50. Even both paths can be wrong unless you have the right evidence and the right reasoning. Which is good, because if it was just a boring 50-50 chance,
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
What he said.
Despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way.
Okay, you're speaking my language.
I have a convenient transportation method thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
Cool, we can revisit other places. Zoom and evac. These are Dragon Quest spells.
A mysterious force is blocking you from casting this spell.
What the?
That spell will let you escape from within a labyrinth, but you can't use it inside the mystery labyrinth. Anyway, time to pick again.
Sure.
I guess it's time for Zoom then. But aren't we just gonna bash our heads into the ceiling? Nope.
See? Super easy.
Yeah, sure.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how did the culprit pull it off junction and have taken the played dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Ah, now a door appears. And because we have the red herring clue, I'm sorry, solution blade.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries.
Solution keys can be used to break through mysteries in the way.
We're gonna expose the truth together.
Select solution key that appears in the question in front of you, get it right, and the mystery will disappear. Okay, solution key. Red herring. Wait.
Come on, pay attention.
Abilities, check master status, leopard skills, status, check master detective rank.
Do you need a power up?
We've seen this.
Skills suit you best.
Yay, we can finally unlock these. I have one more SP. So my main recent deathmatch accessibility recovers even faster. Cool. Okay. So right now I'm specializing in the death matches. I look like a little mage. Max stamina is 100 increase. Reasoning deathmatch effect low. Reasoning deathmatch effect low. Cool. Oh, that's just that. Open sesame!
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself.
Our words became new roads.
A bridge!
Okay. So with that created us being certain that Zilch not only... I guess we continue on, because the game won't let me.
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want.
He can't reach your head.
Well, maybe later. We opened the play dead route thanks to the corpse red hair.
Can I save now? Okay, well that doesn't matter, because we can just put the game in sleep mode. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. I love this game. I love these types of games. Yes, yes, yes. We're almost at the point where we're actually, well, got a little bit left of this chapter, and then it's all blind all the way through. I'm gonna have so much fun solving mysteries. Thank you very much for watching, though. Next stream for me is on Wednesday. That is my my collab stream with Blue Mage Shanny and Ryu Serpentine. We will hopefully be playing more Gauntlet Legends if we manage to get it fixed. If not, we might have to try something else. Next stream of this, however, is on Friday, because we have a bonus stream this week. And then on Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel. Just hop on in. It'll be on Twitch and YouTube, as per usual. Thank you very much, folks. And I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.